We will now go to the mayor's report covering November 28th to December 12th. Recently attended on this past Friday the Municipal Justice Committee in Winnipeg, where we talked about a generic RCMP reporting template for the 22 communities that are under contract with the RCMP. Currently, each community CEO reports to each community in a different manner, so we've asked the RCMP with our committee to work together to a template that is universal across the 22 contractors holder that will assist both councils and COs in relaying information to and from the detachment and council. We also talked about common costs within the contract and Bill C7, which was the unionization of RCMP, where the bill was in support of the RCMP moving the ability to discuss, to openly discuss the unionization of RCMP members. So we'll see where that takes us in regards to costs. December 6th, I was part of the recognition for the 14 women that were massacred at Polytechnique, and want to thank the YWCA for organizing the event, and also at the water treatment plant we held an open house. We also had a public public meeting to go over the 2016 budget, setting the time frame or in the information process for 2017. I can advise today that the survey that was spoke about at that meeting and has been spoken about in the press is now available on thompson.ca. We would ask that those that are filling out the hard copy drop off the hard copy at the VRCC information desk or City Hall front desk, or you can mail them into either of those facilities as well. Online, you can fill them in and email them in to City Hall as well through thompson.ca. And then the deadline for submissions is January 10th. For that, council will then, administration will then calculate the surveys and put a report together for council to consider as they move into the final conciliation or discussion for the 2017 budget. At this point, I'll go to other councillors for any business that they attended on behalf of the City of Thompson. Councillor Ellis.
I attended the Don McLean Bantam Hockey Tournament this past weekend on behalf of council. Don McLean is community pioneer and former mayor of the City of Thompson. This tournament's been going on since shortly after his death. In the first tournament was 1991. The McLean family was in attendance, and they dropped the puck as part of the opening ceremonies.
Thank you. Any other councillor Smook?
Continue to have the Northern Delegation meetings concerning Omnitrax and Port of Churchill. The meetings are getting a little bit more technical with lawyers and accountants involved now, and a steering committee being formed for some acquisitions. At this time, I'd also like everybody to support Operation Red Nose. Please don't drink and drive on your way home over the season. And the Salvation Army kettles, please get out and support them. They're going to a good cause. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Council, any other questions or comments? Councillor Beyer.
To add in terms of activities, but you brought up that budget survey, and especially our people who come and visit us regularly at our council meetings. I would in particular like to see you fill out the budget survey. Too bad we missed you at the budget meeting we had, except for Mr. Chong. But it's really nice if you have your input all along the way at some of these things. So I encourage you, and of course anybody who's watching, and encourage your children who, especially those, they don't have to be old enough to vote, because we need a good representation, cross-representation of people's opinions in Thompson of all ages and backgrounds. So can't stress that enough.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? In closing, as Councillor Smook outlined, this is the festive season. This is the last council meeting of 2016. So I want to, on behalf of council and administration, wish everyone in Thompson a happy New Year and Christmas season. And we want to ensure that everyone is safe. If you're traveling, make sure that you have an emergency kit in your vehicles. We know what travel is like now that the cold weather has hit us. Make sure it includes things like extra clothing, candles, a little bit of food, and such. So travel safe from that perspective. Please, as Councillor Smook has outlined, the Red Nose operation is up and running. Please do not take any chances in regards to drinking and driving. There are plenty of opportunities, taxi companies at the Red Nose program as well, to get yourself to and from the activities throughout the festive season. So once again, I want to wish everyone a very merry festive season for 2016, and we'll see you in the new year. I look for a motion to adjourn. Councillor Foley, Councillor Smook, all those in favor? Carried. We stand adjourned. Thank you.